top 5 culinary trends, Sophie, because you know every year I forecast my top 10 culinary trends for the year, and you and I are on the same page. You, Lana, and I, in fact, because many of our trends definitely crossed paths with one another. But if you would talk about your top 5.
Well, one that's been going on, and then we've been seeing, but it's getting better every year, is the cocktails that restaurants have, and they make some much more upscale creation right now, and some mixologies even go to the farmers market to buy the ingredients. You see them in the morning to make sure they have fresh thing. We have luxury or upscale fast food, like burgers or pizza. I mean, the Paul Shoemaker at Juicy Lucy downtown. I don't know if you've been to his place. They're gourmet burgers. It takes 90 seconds. Once you're at the counter, your order has been taken, and you leave 90 seconds, and those burgers are amazing. What he does he puts the cheese in the meat.
We've been talking about that for a long time. Wait a second, Paul. Have you been listening to this show? The cheese is strewn throughout the meat, or there's a ball in the center?
It's inside. It's.
So when you break out your burger, the cheese ooey gooey melts out.
It's already, yeah.
Pretty fabulous.
That's good.
Juicy Lucy.
Yes.
Haven't been yet. Can't wait. And in addition to the top 5 culinary trends, cocktails, high-end,
gluten-free,
yes,
and more healthy. And then some of the restaurants are now telling you how many calories you have on the menu. It's written how many calories is the dish, so you can make sure you're not eating too much. That's also something important for all of us.
I love too the secret supper clubs, and I won't tell anybody, but this is one of the it's a secret. One of the certain culinary crazes that we're seeing pop up on Facebook with chef friends of mine that are doing private dinners. It's sort of like the speakeasy concept has come to gastronomic pleasure,
right?
And you have to find the secret meal. But when you do, it's well worth the search.
Yeah, and then I have to say, I just got an email this morning for one from Kevin Mahan that used to be at Café Pinot.
Yes.
And they're a little more expensive because you get the chef for yourself, and then you have a whole menu with the whole 9 yards and many dishes. But it's worth the going there.
Yeah, definitely so. And then leave us with this, with about a minute left. Sophie Gayot of Gayot.com sharing the exclusive release. You heard it here first, of Gayot, the Restaurant Issue 2013. Check it out, GAYOT.com. If I were to choose one restaurant on the list that I aspire to go to, and I know you've been, we've had Grant on this show before. I will tell you that on my restaurant bucket list is your Chicago choice as one of the top 40 restaurants, rather. Alinea or Alinea, whomever you pronounce it.
The French one, and you get
I don't care what you call it. Yeah, this is
it's a
true Mecca.
It's an amazing restaurant. I ate one there, and you know what? Luckily, I done it by myself, which was better because I was not distracted by the conversation, or I didn't have to entertain somebody at my table until the owner came to sat down with me at the end of the dinner, and I said, "Look, your restaurant, it should not even be called a restaurant. It's like a museum. It's like it's a show, but it's good and it's creative, and it is very good. So they just every dish is different. There's a big show for every one of them, and it's something you will never forget. It's like flying the Concorde.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime culinary experience.
Well, hopefully not. Hopefully I'll go back.
Hopefully you're going back. Hopefully Lana and I get a chance. We had Grant on the radio. He's an incredible story, too.
Yes.
The gentleman lost his sense of taste. It came back. He has made what is considered one of the best worldwide restaurants anywhere, with huge fame. And he is a calm, quiet heart that I think just continues to elevate the industry and wow all of us. And talk about on top of the culinary world, Alinea, my choice for my restaurant hopeful.
Good choice.
That's thank you. where I plan to go. I'd love for you ladies to come with. Sophie, you're invited. And you know I wouldn't go without Lana. So you will find all of the top 10 lists so that you can plan and discover your next meal at Gayot.com, Gayot.com. This was the exclusive. You heard it here first. Call your friends. Check it out. I've posted a link on Facebook at Chef Jamie Gwen on my Facebook fan page. Sophie, merci. Congratulations.
No. I'm not done. Thanks for congratulating me. But what are these that I have in front of me?
Oh, we brought you
sitting?
presents. So we have a new line of jams you've heard me talk about.
Right.
We wanted you to have one of each. The In a Jam line is inspired by my sitting on the counter in the kitchen and watching my mother make jam all throughout my childhood. So
next time you make
come together. Yes.
So where can I find them?
You'll find them at Bristol Farm stores across Southern California. And then you'll find recipes for everything you can do with jam at chefjamie.com. Strawberry, rosemary, ginger pear, and pomegranate jalapeno.
Not in the macaroni and cheese, right?
No, not in the macaroni and cheese.
Well, thank you so much. I'm gonna have to get up early now so I can have breakfast and eat those.
We like that idea.
Thank you, and then thank you again for the flowers that you gave me for the restaurant issue. And then thank you for having me. And then
it was a pleasure. We're very proud to have been able to share this exclusive information.
I'm happy you could do it.
Just a few juicy tidbits right here in your radio and live every Sunday. Chef Jamie Gwen along with Lana in your radio.